Sally and I'm part of the Florence and Flowers team. We're making a little video today just to show you how to make a fresh festive wreath using hopefully one of our DIY festive wreath packs that we're selling at the moment. So we're going to talk you through it stage by stage. This is stage one and it includes a little bit of an introduction as well about what you'll get in your kit. So your kit contains pretty much everything that you can see on the table here. We will send you a ring onto which you're going to make your wreath. There will be a piece of twine, which you're going to use to tie your wreath up. There will be a reel of wire that you're going to use to bind on your moss and all of your foliage. There is a bag of wet sphagnum moss, which is going to make your finished wreath look nice and plump and help it to stay fresher for longer. You've also got lots of different foliages. We've tried to include a good mixture of different evergreens, things that are going to stay looking nice all the way through the season. The kits do vary, so you're not going to necessarily get exactly the same as what somebody else has got. It's all down to seasonal availability. But typically we will include plenty of kind of spruce and fir, Christmas tree, for want of a better word, which is going to make your wreath look lovely and festive. But also lots of other things. It's nice to have things that have got different shapes, different colours, different textures. That's going to really make your wreath look quite interesting and quite full at the end. We will also include a little sprig of kind of dried flowers, coloured foliage, maybe something a bit metallic, just to give it that extra bit of wow factor. And we will include some pine cones and some orange slices and some green wires, and we'll show you later on how to attach those. And you will also have a set of our instructions, which will talk you through things stage by stage. So when your wreath kit arrives, all of your foliage will be packed into a big sack. If you're not making your wreath straight away, then I would open it up and leave it to let the air circulate just a little bit. When it comes to making your wreath, I would soak all of this in water for about an hour, really kind of bring it back to life, freshen it all up again, and again that's going to really help to kind of preserve the longevity of your wreath. So, when you're starting to make the wreath, just waiting for the clock to finish chiming in the background, we are going to start with a length of twine, double it over, feed it through the ring like such, pulling the tails of the twine through the loop, pull it nice and tight. You can leave it as long as you want or as short as you want. I normally tie it at about there, and I just tidy up my tails by tying them into a little bit of a bow, but that is entirely optional. So you then want to get your reel of wire, find the end of that, and we're tying that on to the ring. So feed it through, tie it just once, and then tie it really tight, and then you can just wrap that loose little short end around the frame of the ring several times, just so that we don't have any nasty short pieces of wire that are sticking out that might scratch your door or your wall when it comes to hanging it up. So that's on there, nice and tight. Next stage would be to get your moss, which is going to smell all very woody, earthy. Might be an idea to put some old cloth down or some newspaper or something if you're doing this on your dining table at home. Obviously, you know, it is wet, it is muddy, it will leave a mess. It's completely natural, and it really does help to make the finished product look nice and sumptuous and beautiful. So get in there, take a nice handful of it and lay it on top of the ring, kind of like that. You don't have to be too precise at this point, you don't have to be too careful. You're not going to see this at the end, so it's just an opportunity to kind of practice working with the wire. And as long as it's on there, it really doesn't matter what it looks like. You just want a nice even coverage all the way round, so you don't want it kind of lumpy in one place and less so in others. take your wire and just bind it over the top of the moss, like so, wrapping it round several times, pulling it tight each time, nice and tight. If you've got it loose, then obviously this is going to start to move about a little bit, so you just want to pull it right as tight as you can against the frame, and then get another handful and start in the same place and just continue all the way around the ring like so until you get back up to the top, and that's when we can start to put on our foliage, which is going to be in part 2 of our video, which is over on our YouTube channel. And if you've bought one of our wreath kits from us, then we will send you the link. So just email us if you've already got one of the kits. Email us at blunstonfarm@yahoo.co.uk, or send a message through the website www.florenceandflowers.co.uk with your order number, and we will send you the link to the other parts of the instructional videos. Okay, go and wash your ring.